Hi everyone, it's the Comic Fan Man here, bringing you another video. And normally I've really gotten into the Masters of the Universe, Masterverse line, specifically more the new Eternia line. However, today I just happened to be going through a Target and I saw this figure. And this is the Batman from it's referred to as the Fight the Frozen, because that's the title of the comic. And this Batman is absolutely amazing. It is like a Frazetta painting come to life. McFarlane Toys, I'm not really a big fan of theirs, but I did always love their art aesthetic. And I did feel like, I know there was a lot of talk about Mattel losing the rights to Motu. And I always said, if that day ever came, I would like McFarlane to do it, simply because I would love to see the Masters of the Universe reimagined in this kind of wild Frazetta style aesthetic. The figure is very beefy. He's very heavy in hand, and all of this plastic is super soft and just very premium feeling. I just love the way it has a little bit of give, but it doesn't give too much, and it just, man, this and this rubber that they used, like for the mask and for his cape, it really does feel like leather. And this is not supposed to be Bruce Wayne, according to the comic. It's just a warrior who has the bat motif. So he's not supposed to be Bruce Wayne, but he's really, really cool. Having a little bit of issue standing him because he's just so bulky. I just haven't found the right balance for him yet. And he came with these weapons. This is a club that has a blade at the end of it that has the shape of the top half of the bat insignia. And then he also came with this double-headed axe, which has the full Batman logo on it, and it's like sculpted out of rock. They did an amazing job with this. This really kind of brought back the feel of one of my favorite McFarlane figures was the medieval Spawn, because they really did, he was more of a statue than a figure, but I just love the way he looked because he just kind of had all like the chainmail and everything on him, and he just looked amazing. So this kind of really brought back that feel. And you know, I know he's supposed to be Batman, but obviously taking a look at him, you know, you can obviously see that he was brought in, he was imagined as like a Conan style finish. And this is amazing. But there's really cool stuff like little daggers, his Batarang made of rock, more little throwing knives, a little rope here. I do like this Batman logo carved out of stone. The detail work in the fur is really great. And like I said, the cape, just, even though it's plastic, it feels really nice. And I just really love the way he feels. And he's going to fit perfectly into my Masterverse line. But as you know, as a Masterverse collector, I like to do little modifications. So I'm going to try a couple of modifications, and you let me know what you think. All right, so here's a quick modification with the 40th anniversary He-Man head and harness. Now, obviously, the harness doesn't fit on him perfectly with the cape on there. And I'll debate whether I'm going to actually modify this properly, but it doesn't look bad. And also the fact he has a this Batman comes with a vertical hinge. So he can do the Power of Grayskull pose. How wild is that? That's pretty crazy. I had no idea. I literally was just putting the sword in, and I was just gonna leave it there. But I realized, you know, I turned it up. I was like, oh snap, it has a vertical hinge. So he can do the I have the power pose with this body. And it looks really, really good. The face is a little lighter. The skin tone doesn't match exactly, but if you do like a dark wash, again, if I do a full customization, I might do that later. But if you do a dark wash, I'm sure you can get this to blend really nicely, because it does kind of work already. It's just a little bit lighter. And now I'm going to try one more thing. Okay, McFarlane and Mattel, you guys are not going to tell me that you did not work together to try to make the perfect Conan figure. This is wild. I had no idea. I literally took the Vicron head, and I thought it was too light for this body at first, but when I popped it on, it's like, holy smokes, it's a perfect match. And putting the, using the little lasso on the side as a sword holster, come on, you're not gonna tell me, holy crom, that this ain't Conan. This is amazing. Wow, what a great job by both companies to make a perfect Conan. And the Vicron harness just fits right on top. You can't latch it all together. Again, that might be like a full customization that I might try later, now that I see how perfect of a Conan this makes. But this is crazy. Look at this. It's the perfect Conan. And it's made by the McFarlane Fight the Frozen Batman and the Mattel Creations Vicron figure. The Vicron head and harness is really kind of all you need. What an amazing, wow, what an amazing, amazing find this has been for me. I am very happy with this. I am totally leaving this like this. I've always wanted like a proper Conan figure, and this is definitely it. Great job by both companies. And you know, like I said, I know I only really want Masterverse, and more importantly the new Eternia line, but I will get the other Masterverse figures that, you know, kind of look cool. But when I saw this, I just could not pass it up. And you know, the other thing too is that the Batman head, this particular head, this really kind of calls back to the Frazetta, like, death dealer Jaguar god from Fire and Ice. Like, that's the perfect head. If you just like shave down the ears somehow, if you customize it, you can definitely make that character with this mask. Oh, one of the things is that the McFarlane figures, they come with the ball joint, but the ball joint's attached to the head. So in order to keep this on here, I had to create a little something, but it works perfectly. Basically what this is like a Velcro, and I just tied it up really tight, and the head just pops on and it rotates, it moves around and everything. It's a perfect Conan figure. I love this. This is definitely staying that way. So if you enjoyed this style of video, please give me a like and subscribe, as it helps me grow the channel. And I hope you like this look at what I'm going to call New Eternia Conan, the Barbarian. I hope you like that. All right. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.